have a rectangle. This is 15 meters, and then we don't know the length of it, right? And inside of this rectangular area, we have a river that meanders like that, right? And then we know the width of the river is 2 meters, and we know the two banks of the river are parallel to each other. So this 2 meter, but if you draw a line connecting corresponding points on the river banks, it's still going to be 2 meter. 2 meter over here, 2 meter over here. It's all going to be 2 meters. So this is a curve, and then this is a parallel curve, right? So these two curves are separated by 2 meters. So the question is, how do you find the area of this river, right? So do you need calculus to solve this problem? In fact, you don't really need the calculus to solve this problem. So let's think about it, right? Let's think about it. Suppose this river is not really a river, but a gap between the two pieces, right? This is one piece, and then this is another piece, right? Because the two banks of the river are parallel to each other, so if you have this kind of gap, right, and then if you shift one piece, suppose you shift this piece over, they're gonna match up completely, right? So how much do I need to shift, right? How wide is this gap? This gap is 2 meters, right? So all I have to do is to shift this piece by 2 meters to the left, and then we can make up this gap, right? You can close this gap by just shifting this piece to the right by 2 meters, right? And what's going to be the area that this piece is going to swipe over, right? The area that this piece is going to swipe over is what? If you shift this edge by 2 meters, suppose you move it to over here, and that's 2 meters. And that's 2 meters, right? If you shift this edge to the left, to the right by 2 meters, then you can close this gap. The area that you have closed is equal to the area of this rectangle, right? And what's the area of this rectangle, right? It's just 15 times 2 meters. That equals to 15 meters times 2 meters, that's 30 square meters, right? And that's the solution of this problem. You don't need a calculus for it.